going to start labeling these little shorts or reels or whatever the heck they're called as marketing for the pores, I think, because I'm learning through ChatGPT effective ways to market for little or no money. Ad spend wins. You know, marketing's expensive, but if you're just starting up, you know, to run an effective Meta ads campaign or Google ads campaign is a lot of money to be effective. Now, you can run a Meta campaign for $5 or whatever, but you're not going to get, there's no return on that investment. You're just pissing in the wind. I don't have Meta ad campaign money. I don't have Google ad campaign money. So what I've resorted to in my holster business is cold emails. Now, I've talked a little bit about the Google Sheet that I made before where it will send my emails for me. So what I've done is created 3 email accounts, because you get 100 emails per day in a standard Google account. So I've got them limited at 90 per account, and the sheet is set up to where I input the emails on a Google Sheet. ChatGPT coded an app script so that it sends an email that hasn't already been sent. It doesn't resend, and that was where I run into issues whenever I was just doing them one at a time, was you forget who have you sent them to, because you don't want to send somebody 3 or 4 emails. So I had ChatGPT code the app script in Google Sheets so that I put the email addresses in, and it sends out 90 emails a day per account every 1.5 seconds. That way it doesn't trigger as a spam account or anything like that. That worked really well. I was still having to go website by website to find the email addresses and put them on my sheet, but it was still a crazy amount of time saved. I mean, I went from sending 100 emails a day to 270, which still took some time because I'm having to find email addresses. Well, again, and this may be something that the whole world knows. I'm not the computer guru. I still have to get my 13-year-old to log into Roblox for my 8-year-old. So don't be scared that you have to do a bunch of computer coding and stuff. Don't worry about that. So I found a Chrome extension that's an email data scraper that goes into Google Maps. So I'll pick a town, and that I'll get real close up on the town and search. Like for me, I'm searching shops, and it pulls up every one of those shops in that town. The data scraper, the email scraper, whenever you hover over that listing, it gives all of their contact information, any email addresses, phone numbers, all of that. It just pops it right up. You copy and paste into your sheet. That was a game changer on getting emails. It went from an all day, from morning to night, to, I can have 270 email addresses in a couple hours. And that was a phenomenal change in how I was able to collect these emails. That has worked great. So now it's been long, I've run this thing long enough, I need to send some follow-up emails. So my strategy is original email, 5 days later, follow-up email, 5 days later, a final follow-up email, a week later, get on the phone and call. I go into ChatGPT, build me something in that app script that will send my follow-up emails. It took me, about 2 hours of back and forth, going back and forth with ChatGPT to get it to work. It's not just like an instant copy and paste. There's going to need to be some tweaking. You're going to have to go into the app script thing, and there'll be little mistakes. But if you're like me, if your marketing budget is 0, you have more time than money. So leverage that time. If you can't leverage the dollars, leverage the time. 2 hours, maybe 3 hours tops, that it took me to get this thing running. And it was frustrating, but what I'm noticing is I'm learning how to code. I'm learning what to look for, so not only am I getting almost free marketing, I do pay the $20 a month ChatGPT. I'm learning a new skill, so it's a double win for me. And I also put in a web scraper that runs off my Google Sheets that tells me what state each row is, because I forget what state I've pulled email addresses out of. So, and when I get home, I'm going to add a city, because I need to know what city I've been in, because you forget, But leverage those tools. If, I don't have the money to spend, but I do have the time. So I'm leveraging what I have. And that's something to remember, is there's a lot of, I would do this if only. I can't, there's not enough, I need this. Instead, take inventory of what you have and work with that. I'm not a computer programmer. I'm barely a computer turner on. So I leverage what skills I have and go from there. There's something out there that you can do. I can send 270 emails a day. Is it fun? No. Is it exciting? No. Is it glamorous? No. Is it, the cool video of me in a Lamborghini in front of a mansion? No. This is real life. This is not fake influencer life. This is real life. So just leverage what you have. I believe you can do it. I believe I can do it. Have a blessed